What is happening, everybody? This is Cody, DK DFS Prodigy, coming to you live, breaking down this upcoming NBA DraftKings slates. A gamer, it's for tomorrow. I figured it'd be easier to knock this out right now. I work tomorrow and Thursday, but I'm off Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I have no plans, so we'll wait back to breakdowns to be live. I know it's been kind of iffy up and down because I've just been busy, but it is what it is. It's live for you. This is a hobby. It's not a full-time job, unfortunately. I wish it was. Trust me, I wish it was. But it's just a hobby of mine. So, like I said, when I have time to do videos, I have break them down. I'm kind of thinking about doing UFC for when the NBA wraps up. I'm not very good at MLB. I try to play a little bit, but it's just so much variance with a lot of players to try to break down and go from there. But I like watching the sport. Pitch clock is definitely an interesting aspect, but like I said, NBA and NFL are my main ones I try to do videos for. So UFC, we'll see. We'll see. But we're definitely gonna have content here and there. Don't get me wrong, there's always gonna be content. There's always gonna be a video up for y'all to watch. Um, but let's break this down. It's the Knicks at Indiana. Side note before we can always like button for me, definitely subscribe, helps me out a ton, obviously. But Knicks and Indiana. No Julius Randle. Jalen Brunson's priced up at 9-2. Love the matchup for him. It's hard to not love him here. Big news is obviously RJ Barrett, who is questionable. So we could see a little bit more of Quentin Grimes at 6'5". That's a big price tag to pay for Quentin Grimes. Slowly increased up. He's looked good though. It's just I know how volatile he can be. I don't mind him though. Quigley 7'8". I mean, he's the hero, right? New York's finest. Not really looking at the bigs though. Mitchell Robinson, man, I don't mind getting a little bit of Josh Hart. Indiana, Tyrese Haliburton. So he was out. Yeah, he'll be out for tomorrow. Because tomorrow's Monday, obviously. So he'll be out for tomorrow. Miles Turner is questionable. So Nimhard, 6'4". Don't mind him. TJ McConnell's still my favorite. He's gonna be loaned, I think, just because of him possibly not starting. He normally doesn't. I do like him though. Not a lot though. I don't like the matchup. Brooklyn, Detroit on the Brooklyn side. Mikal Bridges. I don't mind it. That's the problem. That's the biggest problem. So actually, let's do this. Hold on, because we're getting close. Shout out to the Cody Rhodes, by the way, for that background. Heartbreaker during WrestleMania. Let's bring up the standings because this is also going to play a crucial part. So if we look, so the Nets are at the 6th seed right now. And they're trying. They're definitely trying. So they're going to want to play. So McCumber just Spencer Dinwiddie don't mind either one. Nick Claxton, good matchup for him. Smash spot at 7-1. That's pretty much all I'm looking at. The Detroit side, we obviously know how this is going to go. Lots of people are out. Jalen Durden 5-1. Jane Ivey 7-1. Killian Hayes 5-8. James Wiseman 5-8. So I don't mind going to him. I don't mind it at 5,000. That's a big price to pay though. How much do they pay when he's under 4? Jalen Durden 5-1. I do like that. That's a cheap price tag for the big. We also have James Wiseman. We'll keep that in mind. But Jane Ivey 7-1. It's just what minutes we're going to get. I think they're still going to be high. So you can certainly run him back as a run back option. Toronto. Let's look at Toronto. So are the playing game? Yeah. So in the playing game, possibly. Yeah, they clinched playoff berth. So Van Fleet. Let's talk about them for a minute. 20-25. A bad matchup. Not really going to him. Siakam 9-3. Not really looking like him either. I'm not really liking this game, to be honest with you. On the Boston side, finish Jalen Brown. If he's out once again, I'm going to go to Jason Tatum. I'm going to look like a little bit more Marcus Smart. Washington, Atlanta on the Washington side. Gross. Gross, gross, gross. So we need to watch the news. So Porzingis could be out. We have Bradley Beal who could be out. We have Denny Video who could be out. It's just an illness going around, obviously. So if they're all out, Johnny Davis is going to look good. Goodwin's going to look good. Kendrick Young's going to look good. Gafford's going to look good. This whole team's going to look good. Well, I like the side. Big news is obviously Trae Young. So he's out for Tuesday game. So if he's going to be out once again with the illness, Jonathan Murray is going to be the pathway to go at 7-9. I don't mind sprinkling in some Bog and Sadiq Bey, but that's kind of what I'm looking at. Chicago, Milwaukee, on the Chicago side, everybody's healthy. If you look at the Chicago side, where are we at? I'm gonna say I don't think they're the top. Am I just missing them, or where are the Bulls? There we go, 38 and 40. So though, not really looking at much of this team. To be honest with you, they're all healthy. I hate playing the healthy Bulls, especially when they're all, like I said, priced in the same in the AKs. So Bucks, Giannis looks great. If you trust the minutes for him, go for it. Like I said, I mean, we know the Bucks already clinched, so it's kind of obvious looking at their record. So Drew Holiday 8-8. If there's no Middleton and there's no Grayson Allen and Pat Connaughton, I'm gonna like Joe Ingles a little bit more at 4-4 and Jay Crowder at 4-2. Memphis and the Pelicans on the Memphis side. Morant 10-3. Let's go look at the playoff standings. We have the Grizzlies already clinched. Don't really have much to play for. Um, not really looking at Morant, not really looking at Bain, not really looking at Jaren Jackson Pelicans. Birmingham 9-9. It's a big price to pay. Not really liking much on this team either. I just kind of want to go to teams that need something to play for. Kings already clinched. So let's look at the Kings for a minute. They clinched already. So like I said, this is going to be the big news because every day we're going to get closer to the playoffs. Obviously, it's going to obvious statement. Teams are not going to have much to play for, so teams are going to rest players for the playoffs and stuff like that. We see it every year. So Sabonis 10-1, great matchup for him. Great matchup for De'Aaron Fox. I like the matchup a ton for this team. Like Keegan Murray at 5-4, Monk is cheap at 5-2. On the Dallas side, they're talking about resting or sitting out Luka and Kyrie. So I don't know what's going to happen there. That's obviously going to be a huge news. So we need to watch and see what's going to happen there. But if Luka's in, I like him a ton. So, and then the Clippers at the Lakers side, Anthony Davis, LeBron James are trying, they're pushing. So I like both studs here. No D'Lo possibly. So Austin easily look good. Dennis Schroeder is going to look good on the Kings or on the Clippers. Sorry, Kawhi 10-2. Like him with Paul. Like him without Paul George. Like Westy at 8-9. If there's no Eric Gordon, no Marcus Morris, Batum, man, Island, all going to look great. So we just need to watch the news and kind of see where teams are going to go. I like teams targeting teams with value, like the Knicks, like the Pacers, like the Washington, like Boston, like Dallas, possibly. So that kind of wraps this late for us, though. Thank you for tuning in. It was a great CFS tonight. Have a good one, everybody.